Imagine a region where economic prosperity and societal happiness go hand in hand, where high standards of living are the norm rather than the exception. Welcome to the Nordic countries, Denmark, Finland, Iceland, Norway, and Sweden, where wealth and well-being are not just aspirations, but realities. How did these relatively small nations, often overshadowed by their larger counterparts, achieve such remarkable success? In a world where economic disparities and social inequalities are prevalent, the Nordic countries stand out as beacons of prosperity and happiness. With some of the highest GDP per capita figures globally and consistently top rankings in quality of life indices, Denmark, Finland, Iceland, Norway, and Sweden have created a unique blend of economic stability and social contentment. Their success is not a stroke of luck, but the result of a well-crafted blend of historical foresight, social policies, and cultural values. In this exploration, we'll delve into how these nations transformed from post-war recovery states into models of modern wealth and happiness. From their pioneering social welfare systems to their commitment to innovation and sustainability, join us as we uncover the secrets behind the extraordinary success of the Nordic countries. 1. Historical foundations and social democracy. The Nordic countries' journey to prosperity began in the aftermath of World War II, a time characterized by widespread reconstruction and reform. During this period, Denmark, Finland, Iceland, Norway, and Sweden embraced social democracy, a political and economic philosophy that aims to combine the efficiency of capitalism with a strong commitment to social welfare. This model was a response to the economic instability and social inequalities of the 20th century, shaped by events such as the Great Depression and the aftermath of the World Wars. Social democracy in the Nordics sought to address the disparities that had plagued societies during the interwar years by advocating for policies that would ensure more equitable distribution of wealth and resources. The Nordic countries' post-war policies were rooted in a belief that a robust social welfare system would not only improve individual well-being, but also enhance economic stability and growth. By investing in education, healthcare, and social security, these nations aimed to create a more inclusive society where every individual could contribute to and benefit from economic progress. Over the decades, this model has evolved, but remains centered around the principles of equality, inclusivity, and economic security, ensuring that the benefits of growth are widely shared. 2. The role of social welfare systems. The Nordic countries are renowned for their extensive social welfare systems, which are integral to their high standards of living and economic success. At the core of these systems are universal healthcare, free education, and comprehensive social security provisions, each playing a crucial role in promoting economic stability and social well-being. Universal healthcare. In the Nordics, healthcare services are provided to all citizens, regardless of income. This universal approach ensures that everyone has access to medical care, which contributes to a healthier population and reduces the financial strain on individuals. By minimizing out-of-pocket expenses for medical services, these countries not only improve public health outcomes, but also enable people to participate more fully in the workforce, thereby boosting economic productivity. Free education. Education is another pillar of the Nordic welfare model. The commitment to providing free education from early childhood through higher education helps to level the playing field and equips individuals with the skills and knowledge needed to drive economic innovation. By investing in education, Nordic countries ensure that their citizens are prepared for the demands of a modern economy, which is essential for maintaining competitive economies and fostering long-term growth. Generous social security. Social security systems in the Nordics go beyond basic unemployment benefits. They include support for illness, parental leave, and pensions, providing a safety net that helps reduce poverty and income inequality. 3. Progressive taxation and wealth redistribution. A cornerstone of the Nordic economic model is its progressive taxation system, which plays a critical role in funding the extensive social welfare programs that contribute to the region's prosperity and social stability. Progressive taxation means that individuals and corporations with higher incomes or profits are taxed at higher rates, which helps to redistribute wealth and reduce income inequality. In practice, this system involves significant tax rates for higher income brackets. For example, in Sweden, personal income tax rates can reach up to 57%, making it one of the highest in the world. These high tax rates are essential for funding the comprehensive social services that the Nordic countries provide, including universal health care, free education, and robust social security systems. The principles behind progressive taxation is that those who can afford to contribute more should do so to support public services that benefit society as a whole. By redistributing wealth through the tax system, the Nordic countries ensure that the economic benefits of growth are shared more equitably. Furthermore, the high levels of taxation help to finance investments in infrastructure, research, and development, which are crucial for sustaining long-term economic growth and innovation. 4. Norway's oil and gas sector. Norway's oil and gas sector is a pivotal element of its economic prosperity, contributing significantly to the nation's wealth and global influence. As one of the world's largest exporters of oil and natural gas, Norway benefits from substantial revenue generated by these resources, which fuels its economy and underpins its high standard of living. The Norwegian government has strategically managed this wealth through the Government Pension Fund Global, often referred to as the Oil Fund. Established to invest surplus revenues from oil and gas production, the fund supports long-term economic stability by diversifying investments and safeguarding against future fluctuations in oil prices. A significant portion of this revenue is also allocated to research and development in renewable energy technologies, reflecting Norway's commitment to sustainability and innovation. Despite the sector's prominence, Norway is mindful of the risks of over-reliance on oil. By investing in green technologies and diversifying its economic activities, Norway aims to mitigate potential vulnerabilities and ensure sustainable growth. This approach has enabled Norway to leverage its natural resources effectively, while preparing for a future less dependent on fossil fuels. 5. Investment in innovation and research. The Nordic countries' commitment to innovation and research is a key driver of their economic success. By prioritizing investments in education, research, and technology, these nations have cultivated environments that foster creativity and technological advancement. Government support for research and development is substantial, funding initiatives across various sectors such as information technology, biotechnology, and clean energy. This investment in R&D helps Nordic companies stay at the forefront of technological innovation and maintain competitive global positions. For instance, Sweden, Finland, and Denmark consistently rank among the world's most innovative countries, thanks to their strong emphasis on developing new technologies and solutions. Furthermore, the Nordic countries support startups and entrepreneurs through funding, mentorship, and network opportunities. The focus on innovation ensures that these nations continue to thrive economically and maintain their high standards of living. 6. The Nordic work culture. The Nordic work culture is renowned for its emphasis on work-life balance, which significantly contributes to both employee satisfaction and overall productivity. In Nordic countries, it is common for employees to leave work promptly at the end of the day to spend time with family or pursue personal interests, promoting a healthy balance between professional and personal life. This cultural norm is supported by various policies, such as flexible working hours and generous parental leave, which enhance employees' quality of life and foster a positive work environment. Nordic countries also lead in gender equality, with policies designed to ensure equal opportunities and representation in the workplace. For example, gender quotas and support for working parents help create a more inclusive and balanced workforce. The Nordic approach to work culture underscores the belief that a supportive and balanced work environment is crucial for sustaining high levels of performance and happiness. 7. Natural resources and economic diversification. The Nordic countries are rich in natural resources, which have historically played a crucial role in their economic prosperity. Norway, for example, is a leading exporter of oil and natural gas, while Sweden and Finland benefit from vast forests and mineral resources. Iceland leverages its geothermal energy and picturesque landscapes to attract millions of tourists annually. These natural resources have significantly contributed to the region's wealth by providing valuable exports and supporting key industries. However, the Nordic nations have been proactive in addressing the risks associated with over-reliance on these resources. Recognizing the potential for economic volatility and environmental impacts, they have pursued strategies to diversify their economies. This diversification is evident in their focus on developing high-tech industries, such as information technology, biotech, and renewable energy. For instance, Sweden is known for its innovation in clean technology and sustainable practices, while Finland has made significant strides in the technology sector with companies like Nokia. Economic diversification helps mitigate the risks associated with fluctuations in resource markets and ensures long-term stability. 8. Challenges and future prospects. Despite their impressive achievements, the Nordic countries face several challenges that could impact their future prosperity. One significant challenge is the aging population. As birth rates decline and life expectancy increases, the proportion of elderly citizens grows, putting pressure on social welfare systems and pensions. This demographic shift requires adjustments to ensure the sustainability of social services and economic stability. Additionally, high household debt is a concern. For example, Denmark has one of the highest levels of household debt relative to disposable income in the world. This high debt burden can pose risks to economic stability, particularly if interest rates rise or economic conditions worsen. There are also challenges related to migration and integration. While immigration can offer economic benefits, the integration of migrants into the workforce and society can be complex and requires effective policies to address potential social tensions and ensure cohesive communities. Navigating these challenges will require continued innovation and adaptation. The Nordic countries will need to balance their social welfare systems with fiscal responsibility, invest in skills development, and create inclusive policies to manage demographic changes and economic pressures. 9. The importance of sustainability. Sustainability is a cornerstone of the Nordic countries' economic and social models, reflecting their commitment to environmental stewardship and long-term viability. The region has been a global leader in promoting sustainable practices across various sectors, from energy to urban planning. Norway's investments in renewable energy technologies, such as wind and hydropower, exemplify this commitment. The country is not only focusing on reducing its carbon footprint, but also positioning itself as a leader in the global green energy market. Sweden and Denmark have similarly prioritized sustainability, with ambitious goals to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and increase the use of renewable energy sources. The emphasis on sustainability extends to everyday practices as well. For example, Nordic cities are renowned for their efforts in sustainable urban planning, including extensive public transportation systems and green building standards. This focus on sustainability helps to mitigate environmental impacts, supports the health and well-being of residents, and creates economic opportunities in emerging green industries. By integrating sustainability into their economic models, the Nordic countries are not only addressing current environmental challenges, but also ensuring that future generations inherit a viable and healthy planet. 10. Future directions and innovations. Looking ahead, the Nordic countries are well positioned to continue their trajectory of prosperity and happiness, driven by ongoing innovations and strategic investments. The region's commitment to fostering a culture of innovation and supporting emerging technologies is central to its future success. Investments in research and development are likely to continue as the Nordic nations aim to lead in fields such as artificial intelligence, green technology, and biotechnology. For instance, Finland's focus on AI research and Sweden's advancements in clean technology are examples of how these countries are shaping the future of their economies. By nurturing a thriving startup ecosystem and providing support for entrepreneurs, the Nordics are creating a dynamic environment that encourages technological breakthroughs and economic growth. Additionally, the emphasis on education will remain crucial. The Nordic countries are expected to continue investing in education systems that prepare students for the demands of a rapidly evolving job market. This includes adapting curricula to include emerging skills and promoting lifelong learning. Furthermore, addressing social and environmental challenges will be vital. The extraordinary wealth and happiness of the Nordic countries are the results of a multifaceted approach that integrates historical context, social welfare systems, progressive taxation, strategic use of natural resources, and a commitment to innovation. By balancing economic growth with social equity and environmental sustainability, Denmark, Finland, Iceland, Norway, and Sweden have set a high standard for what a prosperous and happy society can achieve. As they navigate current challenges and look towards the future, the lessons learned from their success offer valuable insights for nations worldwide striving for similar goals.